BAPA and the NBA that dictates and guides how trades, contracts, and most importantly, revenue is distributed amongst all parties in the NBA. And like I said, the owners aren't happy about this. They're going to bring this up. They're going to say, why are we paying players all this money in order for them to not even play? Because in recent years, players, I feel, have been screwing NBA owners because players are signing these huge, massive contracts and they're not even fulfilling them. They ask for trades. They leave right away. They're not even playing all 82 games anymore. And so this is going to be a bargaining tool for the owners in order to get the players to accept less money on future contracts. So it could hurt a lot of players in the future. But the losers in all of this are the fans. Like I said, it's ruining the NBA because the NBA is nothing without its fans. Money comes in because fans are willing to watch the games and fans are willing to spend money buying tickets. And this is turning a lot of fans off because fans don't want to spend their hard-earned money to buy tickets only for their favorite players to sit. And I agree with them. And I'm not the only one that agrees with fans. NBA players have recently started coming out and speaking against this trend. One of them being Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards recently said this basically needs to change. He basically echoed the same thing that Kobe Bryant once said when he was asked about this very same topic when he was still alive. Kobe played almost every game. Kobe even played through injuries a lot of times. Why? Well, because number one, Kobe was a fierce competitor, right? He wanted to compete every game. And then also number two, Kobe saw playing for fans as an honor. Kobe understood that he was a lot of kids' favorite player. A lot of kids would ask their parents for tickets for Christmas to go see Kobe Bryant. A lot of kids bought his shoes. A lot of kids looked up to him. A lot of kids wanted to watch him play. He understood people worked 9 to 5s to get tickets to come watch him. And he viewed that as an honor. And he was a man of honor. Kobe was loyal. Kobe held up his end of the bargain when he signed contracts. Contract says you have to play games. Kobe played games. He felt he had a duty to fulfill his contract, and he also had a duty to the fans to play for them because they're spending their hard-earned money to come watch him. Because NBA tickets are much more expensive than they were 1996 when Kobe was drafted. Today, NBA tickets are going for hundreds of dollars. And that's not even for the good seats. That's for the seats all the way back, far, far away. You want to get good tickets on the floor? Might cost you a few thousand. And Kobe understood that there were struggling families that could only afford maybe one ticket, right? And a lot of people were coming out and talking about this. Draymond Green made a rebuttal to Anthony Edwards, and this is what he had to say.
My thoughts on Anthony Edwards' comments.
I don't like all the sitting, missing games and stuff. These people might have enough money to come to one game.
I think you'd be crazy to knock what he said because, quite frankly, fans are a huge part of this game. You have to respect that side of it and understand it. Now, in saying that, for me, it would be hard for Anthony Edwards to speak for me. I've been in this league 11 years. I've played a whole extra 2 seasons in playoff games. However, that should be his mindset. He's 22 years old. And so that should be his mindset. But I think everyone's situation is different. And I posed the question back. If a guy is really at risk in a game with all the science and different things that are used now to make these decisions, if a guy is really at risk of injury, do you go out there and risk the injury and risk missing 2 weeks, 2 months, a year due to injury? And you knew what the risk was and you could have avoided.
So that's what Draymond Green had to say about Anthony Edwards. And his entire thing is basically, I'm old. I should be able to take games off because my body's not the same as it used to be. And to me, that sounds like a cop-out. Why? Because Kobe Bryant played 20 seasons in the NBA without load management, right? The majority of players that have ever played in the NBA played full seasons. I'm talking 15, 14-year careers in the NBA without doing load management in past decades. Furthermore, there's been so much technological advancement in medicine today that the players have access to that players in decades gone by didn't have access to. And players in decades gone by still play more games. Those are just my thoughts on the current status of the NBA. If you like this kind of content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And until next time, kids.